Hello, Toads and Toadettes. On August 4th, the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course, whatever, blah blah blah, whatever it's called. But yeah, Wave 2 for it released. All the new tracks are here, 8 new tracks in 2 different cups, the Turnip Cup, Propeller Cup, whatever, it's here. I did not think of the first wave so positively. I kind of did a video, I did a video on it, not kind of. I did do a video on it. If you're interested in that, go check it out. I said that it was fun. The tracks are still fun. They're good Mario Kart 8 Deluxe tracks, but the graphics kind of kill it. And you know, it wasn't sunshines and rainbows for that wave. But Wave 2, it's coming back. It looked way more promising in the trailer. I have played through it. I have 3-star gold cup, the 2 new cups, and I am here to tell you all about it. So here we go. First off, like I said, is a real-life tour track, and that is New York Minute. Now, when I first played Tour when it came out, this was the real-life track, that's what I'm going to be calling them, that came out with it. When I played it, I was really just turned off because I did not like Tour's controls. I was like, what is this game, New York Minute? Why is there a New York track in a Mario Kart game? I was just turned off by it. When I saw this in the trailer, I was just like, bruh. Why? Who thought this was a good idea to add this? But as I played it more, and especially having to do it a couple of times to get that 3-star gold on 200cc, I actually really enjoyed it. The music honestly sounds like something out of Cuphead, just a little bit more of a less extreme Cuphead song. I really like it. The graphics, though, from what I have seen, I don't know if it actually improved. My eyes might be deceiving me, but it does look as a not huge improvement, but a slight improvement, a gradual improvement over the first wave. It looks better. The grass still doesn't look as good, but the lighting, it's as colorful as it should be. It's not too vibrant, too colorful like the first wave was. But getting to the actual track, tour tracks are different in the sense of each lap is different. So you might see those arrows that you're changing every lap, which is really cool because it takes you in different places rather than just taking you in the same lap every single time. There's nothing wrong going in the same lap every time, but I think it is a cool switch up to have you going in different, lanes every lap. And I feel like New York Minute also has a really good layout, especially where you go from being in New York, then to the grass with the Goombas, cutting back into New York, and you can either go through a little shortcut, or not really a shortcut, but a more safe way to get to the finish line, or you can take a corner that'll let you glide on top of a bus. I like it. The cars, even though they're very easy to avoid, they're not moving like how in Toad's Turnpike they move. Still think it's a cool addition. I feel like they really did good bringing New York Minute to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I didn't like it when it was in Tour. I actually like it here in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I feel like they did a good job with it, and it is good first impression for Wave 2. Alright, moving on is probably my least favorite of these 2 new cups in Wave 2, and that is Mario Circuit 3 from Super Mario Kart. I feel like, why is this really here? It's more of just a filler track. I feel like we already have one of these in Mario Kart 8. I like Donut Plains 3. I think the Choco maps from Super Mario Kart are really good. Like I said, Donut Plains, all the Donut Plains are good. I'm glad Donut Plains 3 is in this game, but I feel like Mario Circuit 3 is a very just boring one to add. Nothing really happening here. The environment is bland. You're on a dirt path, going through with the colorful blocks around you. Maybe you'll find ink somewhere, a little shortcut you can take a mushroom through. Nothing really interesting happening. The actual track layout itself is alright. I really like the turns at the end of the track. I like how it's very fluid, especially on 200cc. You can turn right and then quickly turn left and then turn right again, and then there's the boost pad right there. The only thing I do not like about this track, besides it being very bland, which is a huge letdown for this track, is that there's this corner. I can't seem to get past it. It might just be that I suck. I have no idea what it is, but every time I drift on this corner, I hit the pipes at the end, or I'll go off the flipping track, and the CPUs catch up. It's kind of annoying. I really don't know if I should maybe hold my drift. I don't know. But yeah, this track is bland and has a decent layout. Nothing really else cooking here. I guess the music's good. That's a plus, I guess. But yeah, Mario Circuit 3 is, honestly, for me, just average. Alright, here we go. Kalamari Desert from Mario Kart 64. So I haven't actually, fun fact, I've never played Mario Kart 64. But I have played Mario Kart 7, and I can tell you Kalamari Desert is in Mario Kart 7. They remade it in Mario Kart 7, and I can tell you it's one of my favorite tracks that they remade in Mario Kart 7. I think it's a really solid track. It's very unique, even though, yeah, you're going around the mountain in a pretty basic layout with nothing really interesting happening. They have these trains that'll sometimes make you stop, and everyone just comes to a stop. It's good for people who are maybe not as experienced, as it lets them catch up a little bit to the front runners. Helps people who are bagging, for any of you who know that terminology for Mario Kart, maybe catch up a little bit, even though when you're bagging, you really don't need to catch up as much. You're really just trying to get good items. But yeah, I feel like Kalamari Desert is a more versatile track, I guess you could call it, with the train stopping everyone. But this time they upgraded it really good. They used the Mario Kart Tour arrow thing to switch up every lap, and I think that was a genius idea to make Kalamari Desert really, really fun. So like I said, basic dirt path, you're just going through. The train sometimes comes. I don't think it comes on the first lap though, at least from what I played. But once you get to that second lap, the train will come, but this time you're gonna have to take a turn onto the train tracks. I love it. And now the train is coming full force through. You have to dodge the train. There might be some blocks there, and then you go in the train's tunnel. Everything about this is really good. Once you're in the train's tunnel, it's pretty easy to snipe people with green shells. It's honestly just item mayhem when you get in the tunnel. But then you come out and you have to dodge the train again. Love it. And then the third truck, I think it has you do it again. But this time you go back on the dirt path and go to the finish line. I just love how they changed up Kalamari Desert. I don't think they did that with any other track in the Wave 1, where they actually changed it up a little bit. And I think it was really cool what they did here with Kalamari Desert. Even if they didn't do this, I still think it would be really fun. I just think they really nailed it, and this has left a really good impression on me. Good job with Kalamari Desert. And here we go, Waluigi Pinball. Here we are, the fan favorite, and it's Waluigi Pinball. They did it good. The music's good. I don't really hear a difference, but it's still good in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. The track itself does kind of suffer from the graphics. I don't think it looks that good. I think it's a little bit too vibrant. Felt like it kind of went under the Wave 1 treatment. Still, though, it's fun to play. They actually didn't change anything, I'm pretty sure. The corners are really good on 200cc. This one part I'll get full force stopped. It's not the biggest deal in the world, because it's pretty easy for me to pick up my pace again. I don't really know if there's a way that I can avoid this. Maybe I'll just trash, like I said earlier. But yeah, for the most part, it's a fun track to drift on. It's always been one of my favorites, especially I played it in Mario Kart 7, I played it in Mario Kart DS. It's just a really fun track to drift around. I love the pinball part at the end. I feel like they nailed it. I think on lap 1, there's only one pinball, and then lap 2 and 3 have 2 pinballs. I like how it progresses in the number of pinballs. The actual pinball machine itself, when you're going through, is really fun, like I said. And it's a really good track. Waluigi Pinball's always been really good. Luckily, for one of these good tracks, I feel like they butchered Coconut Mall. For Waluigi Pinball, I feel like they kept it good, and I'm glad they didn't really change anything, because we saw that they tried changing some stuff with Coconut Mall, and it ended up not going so well in the long run. So yeah, really happy to have Waluigi Pinball join the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe family. Picking up the pace, we have Sydney Sprint. Sydney Sprint, I feel like it's alright for a tour track. It's better than Tokyo Blur. That was my previous least favorite. It's still my least favorite of the 4 we added. Sydney Sprint is a different kind of track. You're mostly outside. You only go through a building once, which I think is cool for a tour track, as I think they only did that with Tokyo Blur, and obviously Norman and Paris Promenade, you don't really go through buildings, but there's buildings around you. Sydney Sprint doesn't really have building. It's more of a wild, outdoors kind of track. And I really like how the first lap, the bridge is reversed, so you can't go on the ramps. You're just trying to avoid the ramps. But on the second and third lap, you are actually trying to go on those ramps, as it will help you out tremendously. I think overall the track is just cool. It's a way layouts have good drifting spots. It's overall just an above average track. Nothing really crazy happens in it. I love the different laps in the track, though. I feel like they did really good there. Above average track with nothing really crazy happening. I'm glad to see it come to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, though. Freezing on next is Snowland. I played Super Circuit. I don't remember this one for some reason. I don't know. But yeah, Snowland. Its graphics are actually pretty good. The road itself looks really, really good with the ice. The grass is alright. Everything else is alright, to be honest. The actual track's layout itself is pretty bland and boring. For an ice map, how they upgraded Sherbert Land a lot in 8, they didn't really do the same for Snowland. There's water, but you can't go under it. Don't really get why there. For the ice, there's only one part with actual ice that slips you around, which is kind of disappointing. The item blocks move for some reason. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of Snowland. Basically, it's an average track. Nothing really exciting, in my opinion, happening with Snowland. I think they could have improved Snowland a lot more than they did, and they kind of just went for the track bar, not going above the bar, not going below it, kind of just not achieving anything more than just being an average track. Next is my most anticipated track, and that is Mushroom Gorge. My first Mario Kart game was Mario Kart Wii. It's a game I held very close to me, and Mushroom Gorge was one of my favorite tracks from that said game, and they really did it good here. I was kind of scared they might butcher it like they did Coconut Mall, which also they did fix Coconut Mall. I just want to point that out. The cars move now. They do donuts. It's amazing. I'm glad they fixed that in this wave, by the way. But yeah, they didn't butcher Mushroom Gorge as much as they did Coconut Mall. The mushroom physics are the same. The environment feels the same. I love the cave. They upgraded the cave, at least from what I've seen, kind of like they did Choco Mountain. They upgraded the cave with the crystals and all that. The mushrooms themselves are still fun. The blue one is fun as always to glide through. There's actually 3 different paths. You can go to the right, to the blue mushroom, or just to the left. I like how there's 3 different branching paths. There's a bunch of branching paths in Mushroom Gorge. The end is really cool. It's a big turn for you can really get that ultra mini turbo while drifting through the Goombas. And it's honestly just an enjoyable track. The only thing I don't like on 200cc is the beginning. It's a little bit of too tight of a turn, and I always bump into the wall. Maybe it's just because I'm bad. I don't know. But yeah, Mushroom Gorge, what an amazing track it is, and I'm so glad to see it come in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and I'm so glad to see that they nailed it. Ending this Wave 2 off, and ending the Prelic Cup off, is the surprisingly good Sky High Sundae. So, for those of you who don't know, this was the not real-life tour track that was supposed to be in this cup, but it actually turned out that it's coming to tour soon, and it's actually in Mario Kart Deluxe first, and it is actually really, really good. It fits the bad, not Mario Kart 8 graphics, as it's a very colorful, delightful treat to look at, so it matches the overly vibrant, overly colorful aesthetic they were going for, and I think it's honestly a good thing that they did it. I really like the beginning where you glide through the ice cream cone, or you can go around it, but I think it's really cool you can glide through the ice cream cone, you still keep your glider. Another interesting I found out about this particular track is that the rails are actually anti-gravity. It's like, oh crap, they remembered that Mario Kart 8's gimmick is gravity, and I guess they just decided to put it here, because they probably forgot to put it in the other tracks. No idea why, out of nowhere they decided to do it, but hey, at least it's in one of the tracks, you know. Moving on though, I love how there's so much ramps that allow you to trick. It's like trick, 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 trick after trick in this map. I love it. The only thing I found kind of weird was you float. Really weird at the end. It reminds me of floating in Legends Arceus, like off a mountain. Very weird float physics near the end. Besides that though, I think that's a cool track. Everything about it is cool. It's very pleasing to look at. The music is pretty solid as well. I think it's a really good track to add to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and I say it fits in with all the other tracks too, as I like the candy maps in Mario Kart, and I think there should be more. So I'm very glad to see Sky High Sundae join the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe family. And in the end, Wave 2 is a huge improvement. It's way better, and some of the graphics are better, which was my main concern in the first wave, and I'm glad they did that. The track selection is way better. You have New York Minute, Kalamari Desert, Waluigi Pinball, Mushroom Gorge, Sky High Sundae. All of them were good. I like them all. And I'm very happy to see that they have been putting more effort into the DLC. I thought this was just going to be a quick cash grab for Nintendo, free 25 bucks from everyone. They seemed to rush the first wave, but I feel like they've taken more time on the second wave and did not really rush it, so that's good to see. And I hope that they continue to do the next waves, especially wave 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. I think it was 8 waves, I might be wrong though. But yeah, all those next waves with, you know, passion like they did here. So yeah, I think wave 3 has big boots to fill here, with wave 2 being really good. And I cannot wait to see the track selection they choose. And if you enjoy, please consider liking and maybe even subscribing. I did make a video about wave 1. I'll put it in the card in the top right, and also put it in the end screen if you're interested in checking that out. I do other content on my channel, like Mario stuff and other Nintendo related stuff. And on that note guys, I will see you in the next one.